There's a part of the border story people aren't really seeing right now, and the stakes are so much higher for one priest doing incredible work. There's a Jesuit priest, his name is Father Brian Strasberger. He's working along the U.S. Mexico border. For a while, he'd been helping in shelters with large groups of asylum seekers, families arriving, people being received. Daunting work in its own right. But now the crossings have dropped sharply under new enforcement. People stopped showing up to his shelter, so on the surface, it looks like things were under control. But of course, they're not. People didn't disappear. They got pushed into a system that's tighter, more restrictive, harder to move through. Lesser men would have given up. But he's celebrating Mass inside those detention centers, trying to reach people who are about to be deported, working through the layers of bureaucracy just to be present with them at all. It's a very different kind of ministry, less visible, more constrained, politically powerless, and in a lot of ways, more brutal. Because now you're not just responding to need. Now you're navigating systems that make it harder to care for people in the first place. Still, he shows up. I was a stranger and you welcomed me has given way to I was in prison and you visited me. Not when it was easy, not when access was simple, but when it actually cost something. I think most of us prefer the version of compassion and charity that's straightforward, where the need is clear and the path is open. We volunteer at the soup kitchen, we take a few photos, we feel good, we make it to brunch on time. But real life isn't usually like that. Sometimes doing the right thing means pushing through systems, waiting, advocating, staying present when it would be easier to just walk away. And I wonder how often we mistake less visible for less urgent, when sometimes it's the opposite. We share stories about heroes of the faith throughout the week. If that sounds like your kind of Christian faith, I invite you to follow and participate. Thank you. God bless.